All right, guys, let's take a look at these crypto markets. Have the meme coins recovered? Has the whole Solana scam meme coin debacle has that passed? Well, I mean, it looks like things are leveling out a little bit. You got, I think Solana went down to like 150 or something like that. Now it's back to 172, so not too bad. Bitcoin 96,480. You still got XRP over 250 at 2.6. Cardano is like 270 or 75 or something like that. Overall, guys, the market's actually looking pretty good. Kind of recovering a bit from this whole flush out we saw with Solana. Man, Solana did a lot of damage. Of course, the big story still Libra token, president of Argentina, Milei, involved in this scam token on the Solana blockchain. Libra token's co-creator claimed he paid Argentina President Milei's sister. It was unclear if any money was exchanged between Davis and Milei. I guess Davis is that little white kid who's like in charge of the whole scam. So the whole thing is weird. Crypto's so weird. Libra co-creator Hayden Davis bragged in text messages that he bought influence over Argentina President Javier Milei. It's kind of funny if you look at these text messages. I don't have them pulled up. But this little kid Davis is basically calling Javier like the N-word. He's like, I own that N-word. It's like, he's like a little 18-year-old kid. I don't know how this all played out. But, and I don't know why Javier Milei decided to put his faith and trust in this kid. The whole thing is just like beyond comprehension. Davis said in December that he could send money to Milei's powerful sister, and he does what I want. So basically, Davis is saying he pays Milei's sister, and then the sister influences the president of Argentina. The claim adds new dimension to the anti-corruption investigation into Milei's prominent Libra. A key player behind the Libra token bragged about buying access to Argentina President Javier Milei's inner circle months before the meme coin scandal crashed. It's kind of funny. We were talking about this the other day. This little kid, you know, all these scammers, the minute they get caught, they go on CoffeeZilla and they start spilling their guts because they're stupid. Sam Bankman-Fried did the same thing. It's like they're so cocky. They're so egotistical. They think if they go on CoffeeZilla and just like admit to everything and try to pretend like they weren't really involved, it's going to like help them in the end. And of course, in the end, it just means the government just uses it against them in court. It's like the whole thing is absolutely insane. So I think this guy's fucked. Here's some of the tweets actually right here. I control N-word Davis. We know what word that is. N-word Davis claimed in text messages from mid-December, adding, I sent money to his sister and he signs whatever I say and does what I want. I guess this is from the text. Sweet. Also, we also have Millie tweet and meet in person and promo, blah, blah, blah. That's fucking sick. I send money to his sister and he signs what I want and does what I want. Crazy shit. So this Davis guy really, the funny thing about this Davis guy, he's really just kind of like your low level, like kind of scammer you'd find in like a white trash neighborhood, like, you know, knocking off old ladies, scamming old ladies, you know, out of their social security check or whatever. And somehow he got hooked up with this Argentina president. I don't know how he did it. Me personally, I don't think this guy, this Argentina president, Milei, had any idea what he was doing. You know, a lot of people fall into this whole crypto thing. I've been in crypto since 2017. I still don't understand what I'm doing with crypto. So this Milei guy, you know, he bought Bitcoin, whatever, so he knew about that. And then he just kind of gets hoodwinked by this scammer kid. He's got a sister who's being bribed by this Davis guy, and she's telling him how great this meme coin is. So he starts talking about it, and then the whole thing collapses, and the sister and Davis make all the money. I don't think the Argentina president guy made any money on it. I could be wrong. I think he was hoodwinked. I think he's probably going to end up taking the fall, and I think this Davis guy is going to be screwed too, as well as the sister. But I think it's kind of like the Hawk Tui situation where people are like, oh, like people get a hold of them. They find people who don't know anything about crypto, and they're like, oh, we can do great for your country with this launch coin. It's going to be great. We'll make some money with it. This coin is going to be great. It's going to be around forever. Nobody's going to sell anything. It's the best thing since sliced bread. And they're like, oh, okay, let's do it. Then he's got his sister telling him how great it is too, because she's getting kickbacks from this guy Davis. And he goes along with it, and the whole thing crashes, and then people blame him. I mean, yeah, he was stupid for getting involved in a meme coin, but like I said, like if you don't know a lot about crypto, it's very easy to be hoodwinked by these crypto scammers. So I really don't blame this guy. I think he's just kind of like the patsy. But we'll see what happens. I think this Davis guy is pretty much screwed though. Then of course you have Dave Portnoy. We talked about him the other day. He's basically just gone all out, and this is definitely some kind of top indicator, which hopefully the top indicator is already passed. Dave Portnoy is just talking about launching meme coins, pumping and dumping them, but disclosing it. And that's like his little business model now. Launch meme coins, then dump them. What a sleazeball. So here's what's going on. And this is why I've been saying with crypto, it's like it's been taken over by scammers. It really has. I mean, unless you're just holding Bitcoin or something like that, it's just like scammers are kind of running the show. And that's the kind of thing that usually marks a top in at least the first half of the cycle. And I think that's kind of what we saw right now. We saw a big dump because of the meme coins, because of Solana, and then hopefully we recover after that. Bitcoin holding above $90,000 is definitely reassuring. But here's what's going on with Dave Portnoy, which is very cringeworthy.
Turkey on the technical details, and the real fraud was allegedly committed by the developer dude Hayden and his team. Dave Portnoy is the most well-known pizza reviewer on YouTube and X. He's also the founder and president of Barstool Sports. Dave has become a bit of a pump and dump degenerate crypto trader lately, and I find it incredibly amusing.
What if I just start pumping and dumping shitcoins, telling you I'm gonna do it, like other ones, all the people saying like, hey, do this, they're gonna rip, and then I just pump and dump these shitcoins that I don't ever plan on keeping, and I'm openly saying, hey, I'm gonna sell these, and then every cent I make, I just keep pumping into jail stool for the liquidity. It's so stupid, it may be foolproof.
We've never seen an asset class like crypto. It's a casino, but instead of a Fortune 100.
So that's kind of what he's doing. I don't know, guys. It's just like, I guess it's great that he's disclosing all that, and but still, it's become so sleazy. It's like you can't even. That's why you can't even be messing around with these Solana coins anymore. You just have to realize you're probably going to get wrecked. So that's that. There's some other news I want to talk about. Of course, we talked about Solana. Solana price plunges 40% in a month as a perfect storm fuels losses. I don't know what's going to happen with Solana. I was talking about the death of Solana yesterday. I mean, the thing propping up Solana is all these meme coins. So if there's no more scam meme coins, I can't see the price action of Solana doing all that well. I mean, could Solana go back to like $200 or $300? Absolutely. I've said this before, even before this crash. I think the money was already made in Solana. I think now you're going to see people flooding into quality projects like XRP and Cardano. Litecoin and whatever else you got out there. Even Ethereum, I think people are going to be flooding into Ethereum as well because of everything that happened with Solana. So I kind of think, as far as a trade, I think Solana is okay, but I think if you're getting into Solana right now at 170, I don't think you're going to get much past a $250 Solana, which is fine. I mean, look, if you bought Solana at like $20, $30, you've done very, very well. But I think you kind of have to see the writing on the wall that people are kind of like pissed off at Solana right now, and Solana is not going to have the amount of activity on chain with these scams for the next 6 months. And we only have like another 6 months left of this bull market anyway. So where's all that activity going to come on Solana? I think a lot of people are just going to basically go on to other chains. And, Solana will still pump with the market. It's not going to go to zero or anything like that. But I think it's kind of, at least for this cycle, the rest of this cycle, it's already gone from $13 to $250, maybe to go to $300. That's a really nice return on Solana. I kind of think Solana's done for this cycle. But we'll see. Maybe I'll be completely proven wrong. I've been completely proven wrong on Solana price action before. I'm just thinking if there's no more meme coins getting released on Solana that are scams and people are going over to other chains, I think maybe it's time for Ethereum, it's time for Cardano, it's time for Litecoin to shine. And Solana's probably just going to kind of be lackluster for the remainder of this bull market. But again, I could be completely wrong, so don't take whatever I say seriously. SEC acknowledges XRP ETF filing from Nasdaq Coin Shares. This came out just 2 hours ago. Bloomberg analyst estimates a 65% probability of approval for XRP's ETF. So if we see that happen, you're probably looking at like a $5-6 XRP. And I don't know when this would get approved. Let's see. The SEC has formally acknowledged Nasdaq's filing for the CoinShares ETF, allowing a 21-day public comment period. Other exchanges like Kobe are also seeking approval to list and trade XRP. And I think with this new administration, you have no more Gary Gensler. So we have like maybe a month. So within a month from now, which will put us in March, we could be getting news on an XRP ETF. And I do think by next month, if we're still in this bull market, XRP is probably going to be $350 by then anyway. Then we get news on an XRP ETF. We could see a $5 XRP next month. I'm extremely bullish on XRP. More so than I've ever been. There's a lot of good stuff happening. And Gary Gensler, not Gary Gensler. I was thinking Gary Gensler with XRP. But Brad Garlinghouse had a meeting with Trump. I believe he also had a meeting with RFK. You have Charles Hoskinson working with XRP. You have their stable coin now. I mean, it's just all things are pointing up for XRP. Not to mention we always talk about the amount of influencers that are shilling XRP. It's crazy. Whenever I go on Twitter or YouTube, and whenever I go on, even if you go on Live Coin Watch, you'll see the number one upvoted coin is always XRP. So there's just so many people in it. I think it's as long as this market doesn't like completely crash, which maybe it will. I don't think it will, but I mean, things are holding on right now. But as long as things kind of continue the way we think they are, I think a $5-6 XRP is absolutely in the cards. I'll probably be selling a lot of my XRP at about $4, and then we'll kind of go from there. So yeah, extremely bullish on XRP, but you guys know that. So you got Donald Trump shares 2 posts about Ripple on Truth Social. So you have Donald Trump, I guess, tweeting about XRP. I'm not sure if this is true or not, but that's what they say here. U.S. President Donald Trump posts links to 2 articles relating to Ripple on Truth Social, stirring speculation among XRP enthusiasts. In a startling development, the 47th President of the United States took to Truth Social to share 2 separate posts about Ripple Labs. Details of Trump's Ripple post. The post relates to comments made by Ripple's CEO Brad Garlinghouse last month ahead of Trump's inauguration. As previously reported, Garlinghouse highlighted the change in tides in the crypto landscape following Trump's re-election in 2024. He emphasized that Trump's victory was personal to Ripple, given that the previous SEC administration, led by Gary Gensler, froze its business opportunities in the U.S. for several years. So here's the post right here. They actually have a screenshot of it. So you have Donald J. Trump, Truth Social, and he linked an article about Brad Garlinghouse, Donald Trump effect bumps Ripple Labs U.S. deal, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, guys. I mean, XRP is going to be one of the top gainers. You just really can't deny it. You gotta just look at the writing on the wall. Cardano's going to do well, too. I also got a Cardano article here. Charles Hoskinson details Cardano's next step. Cardano's Charles Hoskinson has outlined major developments for the network, highlighting the upcoming launch of Midnight, a privacy-focused blockchain, and the need for a better exchange support for Cardano's native token. Midnight, set to go live this year, aims to enhance privacy while maintaining regulatory compliance. It will introduce a dual reward system for staking, blah, 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 blah. And as far as Cardano's price action, Cardano's holding on strong too at like 75, 80 cents. So everything's looking good for Cardano. Also saw Litecoin has been doing really, really well because of the whole ETF. I think Litecoin was 130. Yeah, Litecoin's absolutely killing it right now. So, like I said, people are getting out of these scammy projects. They're going into quality projects. And we've been talking about Litecoin on this channel for a while. A lot of the reasons Litecoin pumping because of the possible ETF news. So look, if you see how Litecoin's pumping right now because of a possible ETF, well, just think how XRP is going to be pumping once they get their ETF approved. So, guys, there's a lot of positive stuff going on right now in the markets. I mean, I know everybody tries to be negative because of the whole Solana thing and the meme coin thing, and oh, this alt season isn't like the last one, and we should be a lot higher right now. I mean, yeah, I guess, like, if you're trying to compare it exactly to the previous cycle, but you also have to remember a lot of these cycles, they rhyme, they don't repeat. But I mean, everything I see right now is extremely bullish. Even this whole like Solana collapse in meme coins, I kind of see that as bullish as well. Like it needed to collapse. Like Dave Portnoy needs to like just fucking collapse. Like all the scammers involved in these Solana projects, these meme coins, they need to go away now. The people playing these stupid projects need to get liquidated and learn their lesson. In the end, I think it's going to be a good thing, and I think it's going to I think it's taught a lot of people a lesson that why were we playing these stupid meme coins? Why were we making this mistake? We should have just been in Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, Litecoin, Cardano, Theta, whatever. Like we should have been in quality projects. We were not in quality projects. We followed the hype. We followed the Trump coin. We followed the Libra, and we lost our shit. And I think when those people come back, hopefully they have money to come back because a lot of them got liquidated. But once they come back, I think you're not going to see them buying Solana-based coins anymore. They're pissed at that. They're pissed at Solana anyway. They're going to be going into XRP and they're going to be going into Cardano. They're going to be going into Litecoin. They're going to be going into Bitcoin. And I think that's pretty obvious at this point. All right, we already covered Cardano's next step and the whole Argentina president. And that's pretty much it, guys. I think this is positive. Bitcoin, with everything that happened yesterday, the whole collapse of these Solana meme coins, really Bitcoin went down to like $94,000. Now we're back up to 96. We could be at 98 by the end of the day. I don't know what's going to happen. It's all a freaking guess. But I think what we're seeing, at least today in the markets, the news is coming out on a lot of these altcoins with XRP, Cardano, Litecoin. I mean, who would have thought Litecoin was the one coin on the top 10 that was, while everything was dumping, Litecoin's just like going up and up and up and up. I mean, that's why I've been trying to tell you guys, like, you just can't fall into the hype. And sometimes the best thing to do in these markets is just like delete all the apps and check back in a couple months, because you have to remember, a lot of people are very emotional. They follow the hype, and that's why so many people got screwed on these meme coins. They went with the emotion. They went with what the scammer was saying on Twitter or Telegram or YouTube, and when you do that, those people always lose all their money. But other than that, guys, I mean, the market looks pretty good. You got Cardano up 10%, HBAR up 8%, Aptos up 20%. I mean, this is not price action of a bear market, guys. I mean, come on. If you had told me this time last year, Bitcoin $96,000 and XRP's $2.70, I'd be like, whoa, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Yes, some of these coins have lagged, but you have to remember, for a coin like Cardano to pump up to $1 from here, that can happen in like a few hours. Okay, so don't follow the negativity. Just kind of go with the flow. We've seen a lot of our favorite altcoins. Maybe they haven't made their all-time highs yet, but when the market's dumped like it has with Solana, they've held on pretty good. And to me, that is a sign of strength. So I'm overall bullish. And we'll just take things day by day and see what happens. Hopefully there's not like another big collapse of some weird project that takes things down. But as of right now, guys, I mean, everything looks good. All right, like and subscribe. Talk to you later.